Welcome back to Black Cat Crypto Club, everybody. My name is Drake. Today we're going to be getting into and reviewing the Ellipal Titan 2.0. It's an air-gapped cold wallet, as well as their seed phrase holder. So we're going to get into that, but before we do, if you guys haven't already, please go over and help the animals at Emery Farm Sanctuary. This is a small sanctuary, so anything you guys can donate to them really goes a long way. All of their information, the PayPal's at the bottom of this flyer, but they have a Cash App, a Venmo, all kinds of ways to donate. So that all of that information is in the description of the video. Please go help them out. And we are doing that raffle this month. So at the end of the month, I'm going to be picking from a bucket. And for every $5 that you donate, you're going to get an entry into this raffle to win one of these, guys. It's a portrait, hand-drawn portrait of your pet. So you'll send a picture into them and they will do a hand-drawn portrait, guys. This is really good stuff. This isn't just a filter, guys. This is an actual hand-drawn portrait of your pets. So go over, they do some awesome work. Go over and donate to Emery Farm and get into that. Send me a picture of your donation, because that's how I know to put your name on one of these tickets into the drawing bucket. And guys, we only have about 10 tickets in the bucket so far, so really good cause. Go over and help them out. Take a picture of it, send it over to me. You can find me here on X, Threads, and Instagram at DrakeP269. So go over and please help those guys out. Okay, so let's get into this. We're going to unbox this Ellipal Titan 2.0. I'm just going to get into this and show you what's in the box. Looks like this is the device. So pretty sleek. It's not as big as a phone. I thought this was actually going to be bigger, which is actually nice. I do like the size of it, and it feels good in my hand. So okay, and then we have, let's see, looks like we've got some manuals, screen protector, seed phrase cards, which we probably won't need because we've got that seed phrase keeper, and we've got a charger, a micro SD, and a cord for the charger. So that is the what's in the box, guys. Funny story. You know, it's awesome that it comes with that cord, because my cat, I wonder what kind of cord this is. This is a USB-C cord, which is nice because my cat just ate my charger to my phone again last night. So awesome. Awesome. Agents of chaos, guys. But they are pretty amazing cats, so I won't complain too much. Now we're going to get into this seed phrase. So let's open this baby up. Looks like we've got some manuals again. Another seed phrase card. Another seed phrase card. And this is what the seed phrase, steel seed phrase keeper, it looks like. So you can actually put a lock on this as well, which is nice. And I wonder where, let's see. So we've got the actual keeper. And it looks like these are probably the letters for the seed phrase. Oh yeah, cool. But these have all the letters on them, guys. Several plates that you just punch out whatever letter you need, and then you put it in that seed phrase keeper. So we're going to get into all of that, and then I will be back once I have tried all of that stuff out. Okay, so I've got everything set up. I set up my seed phrase, set up the Ellipal device itself, got the app set up on my phone, and I did store the seed phrase in this seed keeper. And after all of that, guys, I've got to say I don't love this as much as I thought I would. Probably as much as I should. It is cool, but it is much more complicated than the Tangem that I reviewed yesterday. And there were just a lot of things. I ran into a lot of problems that I didn't have with the simplicity of just that simple card with Tangem. The first thing was getting set up with this seed keeper. So the Ellipal actually runs on a 24-word seed phrase. And with this seed keeper, there are tiny, tiny, tiny screws. You need a jeweler's screwdriver to get the plate off so you can put these seed phrase letters into this seed keeper. I love the idea of this. It's, fireproof, waterproof, and you can put a lock on that thing. So pretty secure, pretty safe from anything you can throw at it. It took me forever to do this. And I know there's simpler ways to do this. The Engrave is kind of the top of the line digital wallet, kind of like this Ellipal. It's got a camera. It's actually got a fingerprint thing on it. So it has biometrics in it. It's completely air gapped. But their version of this seed keeper is a graphene plate that you actually stamp into it, all the letters in your seed phrase. And I think that would have taken a lot less time than actually, pulling each one of these letters out and forming them in this thing and then putting the screws back in. You've got to be very careful not to lose those screws. They're almost, seriously, so tiny that if you drop it, you're probably out of luck. They're tiny, tiny, tiny. So just a few things there, not a big deal, but it did take me a long time to do that. The second thing was with the app. The app, I was there's a lot more to it than the Tangem app. I will say that. There's a marketplace in there. There's a way to buy and sell, which I'm not sure if I'll use any of that stuff. There's also a Discover, which is kind of a browser like any of the hot wallets like Phantom, MetaMask, Coinbase Wallet, Trust Wallet, all of those. So it is kind of cool that way, but it took me a bit to figure out how to turn on biometrics to get into that app. That's one safety measure that I really wanted. So I wanted to find out. Took me a little bit longer. Again, guys, not a big deal. I was able to find it and I did get that turned on, but it was just a little more complicated than with the Tangem. So that was the second thing. The third thing is with the device itself. So first thing I noticed was, if I can get this up so you guys can kind of see it, here are the wallets that are supported by this thing. And you can kind of see I didn't go down too far before it ended. There's 40 different coins that you can hold in this Ellipal, which is much less than the Tangem again, guys. Not a big deal because it does have the big ones that I do want to store here, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana. But for example, I've told you guys in a few videos previous to this that I did just buy Pith and I did just buy Render. And neither of those are supported with the Ellipal. Not that they couldn't add support for those in the future, and maybe they will. But again, just something. Again, also with this screen, the little keyboard is pretty small, so you've got to be kind of careful on what you're putting in when you're typing, when you're putting in like your seed phrase if you needed to restore. It's a little unergonomic, I guess, but it is nice. Again, much easier than this ledger where you kind of have to scroll through the 26 numbers by pushing 2 buttons. A lot easier than that. So this, I will give it this. The LCD display is really cool. The other thing I did have a problem with was I sent some Bitcoin over to this Ellipal, and that process wasn't bad, but I will say that, and I'm not sure if it was just the network congestion, but it seemed like well, first of all, you can't see your Bitcoin in this device. You can only see your amount that you're holding in the app. So that's one thing. Like, I feel like I should be able to tap on my Bitcoin wallet here and see my balance, and it just doesn't do that. The other thing is that when I was sending Bitcoin over to this wallet, when I was doing it yesterday with Tangem, it was almost immediately that I had one confirmation, wasn't totally completely done transacting over there, but I could at least see it in the app. With this one, it took a little bit longer. Always gives you that kind of, butterflies in your stomach thing when you're sending Bitcoin over to a new wallet. But it eventually did, in the app, you can see it, the pending transaction eventually come through there. But on this, you can't really see any of that. All this is if I want to receive, I can get a barcode or a QR code. And if I need to send, I need to sign with this device. So I don't know, guys. As far as simplicity goes and the amount of coins, I actually prefer the Tangem to this Ellipal. The other thing, guys, is it came with, and this is totally user error. So this was completely on me, probably for not reading the instructions as good as I should have. But it came with that extra screen protector, right? And so I got on and I cleaned this all off, and I went and I put that screen protector on. Turns out it comes with a screen protector already on it. So I was putting a screen protector on a screen protector. Duh. But guys, I ruined my backup screen protector, I guess. So not a big deal. Again, I am definitely going to use this. It's definitely, I like to have, I've got enough Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies that I kind of like to diversify into different wallets. So just something I like to do. You don't have to do it, but it is nice. Like if I do end up for some reason getting completely screwed and losing my seed phrase to one wallet, at least I haven't lost everything. So I'm definitely going to use this. I do, for the ease, I do prefer the Tangem. Also, with the Tangem, I was saying in my video yesterday, you know, you can put one of those cards in your safe and one in your wallet or your purse and take it everywhere with you. This, I don't think I'm going to be taking with me everywhere. So this is going to go into the safe and that's it. The Tangem, I can kind of take everywhere. So I don't know, guys. It is a nice device, but I just kind of prefer the simplicity, the ease of use, the user experience of the Tangem was a lot better in my opinion. I may actually look into getting a fireproof and waterproof seed keeper like this for my Tangem seed, and maybe for my other seeds wallets, my hot wallets and stuff. So I may do that. I don't think it would be the Ellipal one. This one was a bit tedious. They do make things like this that are lockable and everything. You can find them on eBay and Amazon, probably several other places as well, but I probably wouldn't do this one. I'm lucky I didn't lose some of the screws on that. So anyways, guys, remember again to please go over and donate to Emery Farm Sanctuary. Send me those pictures so I can enter you guys into the raffle, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.